Am I the a-hole for not being upset that my friend's dog could die because of me? I was hosting a big garden party this weekend. I invited my entire friend group plus their partners. One of my friends takes their dog everywhere. I told her no pets were allowed. Although it was a garden party, we were in and out of my house and I have 4 cats. My cats don't like dogs and neither do I. Anyway, my friend showed up with her dog. I told her that her dog was not welcome in my home or my garden. Then I asked her to please just take her dog home or somewhere else. At this point, I thought she left, so I went inside my house to sort some stuff out. When I came back out to my garden about 15 minutes later, my friend was standing there in the garden talking to our friends. She doesn't live that close, so I was confused. I went to ask her how she got back so quickly. She told me that she just popped in and she was leaving since her dog wasn't welcome. I asked her where her dog was, and she shrugged her shoulders and said, "I don't know, he's around." I went looking and found him at the bottom of my garden eating my crops and making a mess. I was angry and I told my friend to get her dog off of my property. A few hours later, she called me and asked what her dog ate, and I had no clue. My gardener plants and tends to everything, so I told her that I don't know, but her dog made a huge mess. And that her dog dug everything up and he clearly ate a lot of stuff. She shouted at me that her dog is sick and that I have to find out what the dog ate. I told her that I have no idea, but I'll ask my gardener, but really it was her problem. I did send the text, but my gardener never answered. My friend called again wanting to know what her dog ate, but I told her I still didn't know. She told me that I obviously didn't care if her dog dies and called me an a-hole. I still don't know what her dog ate, but apparently he's very sick and might die. I feel bad, but I told her not to bring her dog on my property so I don't feel responsible like she says I am. So am I the a-hole? Okay guys, so before you decide, listen to the update that the OP just wrote. After being unable to reach the gardener, I took pictures of everything that the dog dug up. There's no way of telling what the dog ate, but I sent the pictures to my friend anyways. This wasn't good enough for her and she wants me to tell her exactly what it ate. And I just don't know, and I don't want to spend hours trying to figure it out when I don't even know if it can be figured out. I blocked my ex-friend after dozens of nasty calls and texts, but I got an update from a mutual friend. The dog is at the dog hospital. The dog is pretty sick, but it's expected to make a full recovery. I managed to contact my gardener eventually. It looks like the dog ate some potatoes or something. A lot was destroyed, so even my gardener wasn't 100% sure what was eaten. But he thinks maybe the pesticides were the problem. All info from the gardener were passed to the ex-friend. So apparently the ex-friend saw the post on Reddit and she was pissed. But honestly, I wouldn't even care because OP didn't do anything wrong. She literally told her friend not to bring her dog to the party. The fact that the ex-friend is trying to hold OP responsible at all for her dog getting sick is ridiculous to me. And to be honest, OP is way nicer than I am because I would have been pissed that her dog ruined my garden. So I feel bad that the dog got sick, but that was definitely the owner's fault, 100%. So obviously OP is a 0 out of 10 on the a-hole rating scale. Well, my fiance says she's a 1 out of 10 for having a gardener to begin with. But for me, the ex-friend is a 9 out of 10 because she brought her dog to her friend's party even though she told her not to, and then had the audacity to blame her when her dog almost died. Not only is she a crappy friend, but a terrible dog owner. Maybe I'm being a bit harsh, but I'm just super annoyed that she tried to blame her friend for her own irresponsibility. You guys, let me know in the comments what a-hole rating you would give her on a scale of 1 to 10. Also guys, you have to let me know what you think about my newest Pisces Zodiac jar. This one, the customer wanted purple, blue, and gold, and I was so excited to make this. I've only used this color combo a few times and it is always just so magical and gorgeous and I just love it. So for this one, I wanted to show you guys what I do when I overfill the mold just a bit. So I had to use my flush cutters, which I got on Amazon, and I use that to clip off the little extra pieces. And then I like to use a nail file to sand down the edges to make sure that it's nice and smooth. And here are the final results with the white lights. I love this jar. It makes a gorgeous night light. So let me know what you guys think about this jar and let me know what sign you want to see me post next. Okay guys, I will see you in the next video. Deuces.